attention to your breath. That belly breath, if you remember, we're breathing from the belly or diaphragm. Nice deep breath through the nose, out through the nose if you can. Soften that jaw. Let go of those shoulders, those tight shoulders, tight neck. Move a little bit if you have to. And just be aware of how your body's feeling right now. What is it telling you? Taking time to quiet all your different senses down. Not only the mind, but relaxing the muscles. We do that all through the breath. The breath leads us. If you can, extend that breath from the belly to the ribs, to the chest. A 3-part yogic breath, if you can, if it's comfortable. And then notice how it quiets and calms the body and the mind. And think about all that extra oxygen you are getting into the mind and body. Let's take one more really big diaphragmatic breath, please. Slowly, when you're ready, take a big breath. As you exhale, just drop the chin down to the chest. Just gently does it. Just hear and listen to what your neck is telling you right now. Another deep breath. Very slowly turn the chin around to that right shoulder and drop the left arm down to the side. Pick up your right hand only if this is comfortable and place it gently to the back of the head, and we're just going to nudge slightly the chin in towards the body, just a little. Big breath, release the hand, turn the ear on your next breath to the shoulder and lift the chin slightly. Big inhale. As you exhale, roll the chin back around to that shoulder and then slowly back to the center of your chest. Bring your hand back as well. Let's try that on the other side. We're going to take a big breath and slowly roll the chin around to that left shoulder. Noticing if there's any difference. Release the right arm down the side of the chair. And only now, if this is comfortable, we're going to pick up that left hand to the back of the head and ever so gently draw the chin down. Release the hand and slowly take a breath and turn the ear to the shoulder, slightly lifting the chin. Again, we're looking for comfort and ease. Sukhasthira in Sanskrit. Nice deep breath, inhale. Exhaling, drawing the chin back to the shoulder, and then very slowly, chin and hand back to center. Hands behind the head, interlace those fingers. Just be comfortable, do not push the head. And then, again, only if it feels good to you, we're going to massage the back of the neck by stroking the thumbs upwards from the cervical spine to the base of the head, firmly, and then take them out to the sides as well if you want to give yourself a full massage. Very slowly coming back to the center. very gently. We're going to engage that tummy now because we're going to lift the head, open those arms back. Big breath, open. As you exhale, drop the chin slowly back down to the chest. Let's do that 2 more times, please. Big inhales. Gradually release the hands, take the hands down. If you can, bring your elbows to your knees, otherwise hands to knees, and just lean forward a little bit so that we're pointing the chin forward, because we're going to open and close the mouth several times, allowing ourselves to stretch the front of the neck so we don't put strain on the cervical spine. At the same time, if you want to, we can visualize the energy centers we have according to yoga. 7 main energy centers running up the spine called chakras, and the colors as well. First one, perineum, red. Stretch that neck. 2, sacrum, orange. 3, solar plexus, yellow. 4, heart, green. 5, throat, blue. 6, third eye between the brow, indigo or purple. And the crown chakra, violet or white. Draw yourself all the way up, slowly rolling those shoulders forward and back, and slowly open your eyes. Great. How do we feel this morning?
Great.
Good? Good. Arms out, fingers really reach all the way up. Stretch, and then turn the hands through if you can. Now, if it's too tight for your wrists to stay together, but if we can turn them through, as we lift, remember the shoulder blades. We're just going to get our stretch and just retract them a little bit so we don't scrunch those shoulders. And we're going to go up and over to your left. Very slowly come back and over to the right. Just gently noticing your body all the time. Good. The tummy needs to work, protecting your back. Let's do it again. Exhale over. Inhale back. Exhale over. Inhale back. Release the hands. Take them out. Make a fist. Drop them down. Lift them up. Good. We really don't look after our wrists as well as we should, so we really need to make sure they are still moving. Rolling gently with those wrists and fists, and roll the other way. Good. Bring the hands forward and hold on to your right fingers. Just gently nudge them back, the arms extended. Relax those shoulders, long neck, and just a little pull to get that stretch. Breathe. Excellent. Rotate down. Pull them back. Just be comfortable. I know that some of you will feel that quite a lot, so be comfortable. Stretch. Again, we should be doing this several times a day, let alone just occasionally, so think about it. Other side. Pull them back. Extend that arm. Try not to lock the elbow. And you're allowed to smile. Because everybody's looking very... Concentrating is the word. Take it down, same thing. Pulling those fingers back without trying to lock that elbow. Looking good. Excellent. Shake it out. Big shake. Good. All right, let's sit forward a little bit on the chair. Take our legs wide. And remember, when I say wide, this really isn't wide. Remember? So we're going to try a little bit more, if we can, without straining, but we're just going to try and open these in the thighs. All right? So the hand does not go on the knee, it just goes above the knee. We're going to go lean forward a little bit, lift the belly, and then just a nice opening through that shoulder while I can. Open that inner thigh as well. Come back, inhale, and exhale. Nice big breath, and exhale. Another one, inhale and exhale. This one, when you lift up, inhale and rotate to look behind us if we can. If our neck feels tight, we're not going to do that. Gently come back, engage that tummy, inhale, and then exhale, stay here, but if you can, just rotate the head a little bit. Tummy's still working. And a nice big breath, come back. Good, bring those legs in, extend them. Good, big reach. Remember, we're trying to come over an imaginary beach ball, or you can put the brick there, so that we don't collapse into our shoulders and waist. I want us to come from the hips, so the toes are lifting, the knees are soft, and we're only coming a little way, beginning of class, and come back, just feel it. And if we need to bend our knees as we come back, please do. Inhale, lift up and over, a nice easy stretch. Try and lead with your chin, come back up. If we drop the head, we start rounding the back. We don't want to do that. Trying to lengthen that spine. And of course, some of you can reach the floor, your toes. We don't need to do that yet. Bend the knees and come back in. And bring the legs back. Okay, getting a little warmer now, so this can come off. And, excuse me, we need to warm up the people who didn't do the class before. So again, wide legs, and we're going to go down towards the shin or the knee. And use the tummy so that when you come up and over, the tummy lifts in. Those core muscles need to work to protect your whole body and especially your back. And we're just reaching. The head is up. We're not dropping the head too far. Good. And one more. We're going to reach up and lift our right knee. Bring this left leg in and release. And again. The other side. Good. Let's do it again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and a little bit more. Yeah, let's just get a little more heat into it. Good. But just go at your own pace. If it's too fast, you know you can slow down. This is your yoga, remember? Good, one more, and relax. Good, let's roll these shoulders back and down. Big roll. Good, do it again. Big roll. Take your hands onto your shoulders. Bring your elbows comfortably together. You don't have to touch them if you don't want to. Lift all the way up. It's a slow rotation. Your tummy is still working and you're breathing and down. And we're doing it again. Lift up, 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 up. Breathe and down. One more time, please. Lift up and all the way back and down. And relax for a moment. Other way, other direction. We're going to go backwards. Lifting up, high as you can. Bring them in. You can little tap and down. Take them back. Lift it up, rotate, and release. One more time. Pull it back, lift up, in, and down. Fabulous. Shake it out. Shake her out. Good. Grab your water first and then subtract. We need to hydrate. To look after hydration. Good. Okay, if you have a long strap, you can double it up. And if you are at home on this video and you haven't got a strap, you can use a scarf, a belt, something that you can use in place of. Which we're going to wrap it around the right leg. And we'll lift it up straight, soft knee. Do not lock your knee if you can help it, please. Drop your shoulders. And we're going to bend and push. Just opening up that leg again slowly. And the spine is really tall. You're sitting tall. So you don't compromise any other part of your body as we're doing this. Good, relax. Take it out now to your side. Sitting tall. And bending and stretching gently. Bend and stretch. Remember, the strap should be more towards the ball of the foot so you don't cut into the tendon. We don't want anything anything to hurt that. Out and in and hold. And we come back gently to the other side. And we're going to cross a little bit if we can. Your choice of how far you go. Wrap that strap around and then bend and push. Easy peasy, and not trying too much. Just waking things up. Excellent. Hold. And coming back. I'm going to hold it there and smile. Because we're just going to let go and just make our little quads do some work. Oh yeah. Isn't that fun? Should we stay here for 10 minutes? No? And relax. Good. Okay, let's do it all on the other side. I bet you can't wait.
Glad we only have 2 legs.
That's funny. Okay. Drop your shoulders so you're not lifting your elbows up. And bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Yes, you'll feel this if you feel tight in your hips or legs. Again, one side may be a little different from the other. Remember, that's the whole point of coming to yoga, to learn about your body and how it feels, right?
Right.
There you go. Hold it, stretch it. Soften the knee though, don't lock your knee. Excellent. Then hold on with one hand if you can. You can do it with 2 hands actually, of course. I like to do it with one. Sit tall. I always just imagine a ballerina, how they would be sitting with a tall spine and a long neck and a smile, of course. Again, towards the ball of the foot. Hold it. Please, thank you. Excellent, let's cross. Bend and stretch across. Just don't go too far, just notice how it feels. Just crossing over, getting that stretch. Warming all those muscles up. One more and hold. Again, we're sitting tall. Come back and straighten. Again, try not to lock that knee. Hold it. And then let go. A little bit longer. And relax. Very good. All right, take that strap. Again, let's wrap it around just one time, maybe. It's about, I don't know, 39 inches, 40 inches, 42 inches, or depending on how tight you are through your shoulders. And if it's really too much for your shoulders, you're just going to pull the strap into your chest instead of coming up and over, all right? So pay attention to how your body feels today. Lift up, inhale, and we're coming halfway by bending those elbows. The tummy needs to work because we have a slight arch in our spine, and that tummy needs to protect it. Come back up, inhale, and rotate it down. Good. Excellent, let's do it again. Up, back if you can, or if you can't, you're just going to come forward towards your chest. Good. Come back up, and down. One more, please. Up, inhale, and take it down. Good. Now, if we can, and it's comfortable for you, we're going to take it all the way back and down behind us. And then this is where it gets a little more tight, so be careful. Push it out to come up and wake up those shoulders. And release and down. Yeah, be careful. All the way up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale down. Inhale up. And all the way over, exhale. Have we got another one in us?
Yes.
Maybe one more, please. Come on up. Exhale halfway. Inhale, release. And it's all the way out. Another big inhale. And exhale down. Good. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Fabulous. Water. Put the strap down. All right, we're going to do a little twist, lifting that spine. Remember first, we want to really get those muscles in our spine to open. So we're going to lift and rotate very gently around to that right side. We're going to drop the shoulders. We can even close the eyes so you can really focus on the body, what's going on. And then we're going to take a big breath and come back. Exhaling to your left, dropping your shoulders, breathe. Just breathe. Don't hold your breath. And we're coming back. Let's do that again. And if we can, we're going to lift up and rotate a little further by taking the arm over the chair or to the side on the other side. It's just obviously a much stronger stretch, so be careful of your back, please. Soften those shoulders. And we're slowly coming back. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Good. Let's do it again. Nice deep breath. Rotate. We've gone round. If we can, we're going to go a little bit further. Up to you. How far you go. Keep that tummy working. Soften the shoulders. When you're ready, a slow release. We've just twisted. We need to realign. So we're going to come forward to let go and ragdoll on the chair. And we're coming as far forward as we find comfortable and just almost shaking our neck out if you want. Just to release everything. We're going to open the feet a little bit wider so we can bring our hands and arms inside the legs to open up the middle and upper back a little bit more. Bless you. And then we're going to take our hands to the floor, the palms to the floor, and turn our fingers away from us. Right? So we're going to reach past the heels, going a little further back to the back wall, and then we're going to bend the elbows, right? So we stretch those wrists a little bit. Little froggy hands. Release, walk your hands forward, walk your hands over to your right, bring it back, and walk your hands over to the left. Bring them back, engage your tummy and roll up through your spine and sit tall. Excuse me. Let's go more water because we can. And let's scoot forward on the chair a little bit. Let's do chair pose. Drop your shoulders, arms out in front of you. Engage your tummy and the legs and lift up. I'm going to sit halfway and sit back down. Make sure your chair's there. Come on up and sit back down. Slowly get that action. We're pulling our buttocks back, sitting into our heels. Let's do that again. Sit back down halfway into the chair. This time we are not coming all the way down to the chair. So we're going to come up, halfway, drop your shoulders, sit into your heels. Arms out. Let's lean all the weight onto this left leg. Tap your toe to the right. A little bit of balance, which everybody loves, right? Of course you do. And then we're lifting, little tap, see how it feels. You can hold if we want to, or we can just leave the toe there or do little taps. I want us to practice balancing. It's so important because it declines so much when we age. And then we're going to bring the leg forward and hold. We're going to, tummy's working, eyes forward. We're going to go to the side. And we're going to go back. We're going to go forward. We're going to go side. And we're going to go back. We're going to do one more. Forward and side and back. hold it, side and forward. Good. And then we're going to and release. Good. Come back to chair pose. Sit back in those heels, engage that tummy, arms back out the side. Of course, we have the other side to do. Of course, we don't want to be unbalanced. All the weight onto that right foot. So now we're just tapping this toe, so we are balancing because we put all the weight there. Take it a little wider if you can, lift it or tap it, hold it, whatever works for you. Your arms can come forward if you prefer. This tends to be the easiest way because it helps with balance. Good, then we come forward. We're going to go side. I'm going to come back. Your tummy's working, it really helps with balance. Eye focus as well is important. Side and back. Forward and side and back. Let's go here, back, side, forward, and release. Sit down slowly. Good. Shake things out. Grab some water, and now we'll do some work. Oh. Stand up. Take your chair over to your left, please. And if you need any bricks, bring them forward, or whatever you have. We're going to stand in the middle of the mat, and you have a chair to help you. This is chair yoga, but we still get out of the chair, right? Because we need to.
You know what, I don't think, if we do this, you can come this way. Shall we? Let's see.
So we're going to stand in the middle of the mat when everybody's ready.
Not yet. Go ahead, go ahead.
And we're going to roll the shoulders back. We're coming to mountain pose. Now we've all done this before. Feet are trying to come towards each other if you can. If it's not comfortable, separate them a little bit, but don't have the feet too wide. And we're trying to get energy from the feet into our legs. The knees are soft, thigh muscles are working, tummy you know is working, chest is lifting. We're going to roll those shoulders back and down, and hands are either to the side or slightly forward, just to remind us to keep the shoulders back. But I don't want us to be like a tin soldier now. Just soften around the edges, close your eyes, or a soft gaze if you don't like closing your eyes. And we're lifting as tall as we can, right up through the crown of the head. Breathe from the belly, please. Just notice your body and your mind right now, in the present moment. Good, hands coming to the heart. Here we go, inhale all the way up. Stretch. When we stretch, we have a little arch in our back, so we're going to really zip up that tummy. If we're comfortable, we can go a little further back, if we have a good back. And we're going to release the hands and step out into 5-pointed star, as it's called. And we're just going to check our toes. We're not going to keep looking down, but we just check they're in line with each other. And again, the widest you can get them is the best thing, right? So we've done this before. Hips, we're going to bend from them into wide angle. The knees are soft or even bent a little bit. The hands could be on our shins, on our thighs, on the floor, on a brick. I'm going to go side to side. So here is just fine. So you lift yourself up. You don't want to go to the floor if it's too tight for you. Good. And then very slowly we're going to come back to the center. We're going to engage that tummy, keep the knees bent a little bit, and roll it back up to 5-pointed star. And then we turn our left foot and right heel. Remember, we're trying to get a flow, so the heel and the back foot is turned, right? The toes are turned, so that we've got a nice flow to the left. We're going to bend the knee and come into warrior 2. We're going to drop the shoulders, please, and we're going to sink downwards to make our muscles in our legs do some work. Try and soften those shoulders. We don't want tight shoulders. Then the left hand comes up. The right arm comes behind your leg into reverse warrior. Drop the shoulder blades. And again, can we sink just that little bit into the legs? Good. Nice. And then we're going to turn the body to the chair and rotate onto our back toes on the right foot. So we're in lunge. And we're going to stay here for a moment. Good. And then we're going to think about it. So we actually are going to take our right hand center of the chair, we're going to rotate the body around to our left hand on our left buttock, but if you like, we can take our left arm right up into the air, into revolve lunge, whatever feels best for your shoulder and arm. You're going to breathe, and then you're coming back to the chair, and then step all the way back with that left foot and get it in line with the right foot. You can widen those feet a little bit. It feels nice to open into down dog on the chair. So when we get there, you're pushing your buttocks back, the knees are soft, and then I'd like the fingertips to move to the edge of the chair to give you a little more stretch through those legs. Open the shoulders a little bit. Should be a wonderful shoulder stretch as well as the legs and spine. And then we're going to come forward to our hands, or if you want to, we prefer to your elbows, so it's plank or crocodile. And we're going to lift that belly, and it's really good for your core work. So we're trying not to have the buttocks in the air, so we're trying, if possible, to lengthen through that spine to get in a straight line. Good. And then we're going to pull ourselves back into downward facing dog. Fingertips if we can. And then we're going to step forward with the left foot yet again into a lunge position. And then we're going to lift off the floor with that right leg. And then we're going to hold on to the top of the chair. We're going to open this right hip and come into a nice easy balancing half moon. Okay, it doesn't have to be up here, it can just be off the floor. You're holding on. We're trying not to grip really hard on the chair, it's a light touch. So it's a very modified balancing half moon. Good, and then we're going to step back, turn this left foot into 5-pointed star. Toe heel in. Just nice and slow, good. Feet comfortably towards each other, hands to the heart. Close your eyes if possible. Take a big breath, lift up to finish, engage your tummy into upward salute. Then low, very low, slow down with those arms to your side. And take a nice big breath as you stand in mountain pose. Lengthening, breathing, noticing. Good, open your eyes, shake things out. Good, let's change the chair and do it all on the other side. Yay. I can hear the yays. Water. All right, we're standing back in the middle of the mat. Being comfortable in mountain pose. We're taking another big breath. We're lengthening that spine, trying to get the crown of the head to lift. Breathe, close your eyes. It's just a good place to stand and just bring yourself back to a little bit of quiet. Good, open your eyes, 5-pointed star, wide, check your toes are in line with each other. From the hips, we're bending, soft knees, side to side. We're high, or we're low, whatever feels best for your body. Sometimes we can widen the legs a bit and go a bit deeper, it's your choice. Right, up here is just great. And slowly squeeze up, 5-pointed star, turn your right foot to the chair and your left heel. Bend the knee, drop your shoulder blades. Warrior 2. Can we go a little deeper into those legs? Can we work that tummy just a tiny bit more? Then we're going to take our right arm up and the left arm down into reverse warrior. Drop your shoulder blades. We're sinking into those legs a bit more. Breathe, of course. If we can, look up. If your neck doesn't like that, just look forward. And then a nice big inhale. Bring both hands around to the chair. Turn to your back toes. Into lunge. Soften your shoulders. So we're in lunge, we're on our back toes, and then we're going to take our left hand to the center of the chair, and again we're going to rotate around to your right. Hand on the buttock, or if you like, arm up in the air. We're lengthening, we're smiling because this is so good for us. All those muscles working, balance. Excellent. Big breath, bring both hands back to the chair, and let's step back into downward facing dog. Lengthen. Again, if possible, when you're there, just let those fingers move towards the front of the chair. Just get a little more stretch. Soften your shoulders. And then we'll come forward into crocodile or plank, engaging that tummy. And we're breathing as we can. Otherwise we'll turn blue. Just do it. And pull back. And downward facing dog again. Wonderful. Then come up, step forward with your right foot back to a lunge position. Yeah, we're good there. And then we're going to come forward slowly towards the chair. Lift this left leg off. Take your right hand to the top of the chair. Open this hip and lift the leg. And lift your arm if you can into a nice modified balancing half minute. Again, try not to grip really hard on the chair. A light touch. Some of you are doing reverse, but that's okay. Never mind. Because you should be facing me. But we're stepping back slowly with that foot. Turn your right foot, 5-pointed star. We made it. And toe heel in. Big breath, comfortably back. Hands to the heart into a really strong position for your Tadasana, which is mountain pose. Good. Inhale, last one. Inhale up, engage that tummy. Exhale and release all the way down. Slowly. One more, close eyes. Think about how your body's feeling right now. So good to pay attention and be in touch. Big breath again, please. Good. Open, shake things out a little bit, and then put your chair where you'd like it for relaxation. You can be down on the floor to relax, as you know, or sit in the chair and relax. It's whether you can get up and down the floor, which is the important thing. I will turn down the lights, as you know, so get comfortable. And as a suggestion, sometimes we cool down when we relax. So you might want to put a jacket on or covering. And we're sitting really tall again. Eyes closed, we're trying to let go now. We've done all the work. This is the most important pose of yoga. We want to let our muscles release and our mind release. And that's not as easy as it sounds. We're going to really focus on our breath. If you can and want to, you can count your breath in, say count 4 in, pause at the top of your breath, and exhale for 5 counts or even 6 counts, pausing at the bottom of the breath. You'll notice that the exhalation is longer. That is helping us get onto the relaxation system. We have 2 systems, fight or flight response system and the relaxation system. And most of the day we're on the fight or flight response system. We want to be on the relaxation system as much as we can to let go of the stress and strains of the body and the day. Keeps wandering, it's okay, just come back gently to your breath. very slowly come back into the room just to slowly finish what we've done. Start to wiggle the toes and fingers just a little bit. Don't do anything else. Just keep this nice, quiet, calmer you inside for a few more moments. And then circle the ankles and hands if you want to. And then gradually lengthen the body. Arms above the head, tummy still working a little bit into a full body stretch that's comfortable for you. Relax the arms, slowly the legs, then gently bring the right knee towards the chest, give it a little hug, and point and flex the foot. Waking up those ankles, circle to the right or left a few times, please. Relax the leg a little bit, hold on to it, and just take it out the side to open the hip. And if you can, just keep those eyes closed. You're not looking at anything else. You're just still taking this quiet inside. Relax that leg. Let's do the left leg. Hug the left knee into the chest. Point and flex the foot. Always be comfortable. Circles, please. Relax a little bit and out to the side for the hip. And release. Come to a comfortable sitting position slowly. And I'm going to lean forward a little bit so we can get our hands behind our back into what is called a yoga mudra. This is just an energy source bringing balance into our lives. This is the mudra of balance. We're taking our hands behind our back, dominant hand around the opposite wrist for the mudra of balance. Then we're going to slowly drop the head, watching our back. Please be careful of the back. Trying to release the ego. We're trying to get the head lower than the heart with comfort. Big breath here. Inhale, come up slowly. Bring the hands to the heart into Anjali Mudra, the seal of salutation, and open the eyes. We're going to work the eye muscles, yoga for eye muscles, all the way up to 12 o'clock. With those eyes down to 6, out to 9, and across to 3, up to 11, going down to 5, up to 1, going down to 7, out to 10, and down to 4, up to 2, and down to 8. Close those eyes one more time and think about yourself. You've nurtured yourself doing this. Let's nurture ourselves continually today. Just look after yourself, because you have to look after yourself to look after others. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Have a great day, great weekend. I have yoga, which is the normal Hatha yoga though, tomorrow at 11. So that's when we get down and up on the floor. Okay, enjoy.